I'm gonna get right to the motherfucking point on this video. I'm not even gonna waste no motherfucking time for anybody getting up in here. This video is for Jenny. Jenny, you know I've supported you on a lot of shit, girl. You know you've been a very good friend to me for a very, very long time now. You've been one of my closest friends through a lot of this fucking crazy ass bullshit. You've been one of my closest friends through a lot of this shit, if not all of it. And you know damn well that I care about you and that I give a fuck about you. But Jenny, there's one thing I cannot stand behind. There's one thing I cannot do. I cannot support you being with Tyree, especially after how that piece of shit fucking treated you. Jenny, it's time you wake the fuck up. Tyree Sneed is a piece of shit. He's garbage, a nobody. He's an abusive fucking asshole. And you know I'm telling the truth. You know I'm right. I've seen what he's done to you firsthand. And Jenny, make no fucking mistake. This ain't Cyraxx talking. This is your friend, Chance Wilkins, the guy that's been in abusive relations. This is Chance Wilkins, the guy that's been in abusive relationships, fucking talking to you right now. Okay? This ain't Cyraxx. This is Chance Wilkins, the guy that's been in just as many of abusive relationships as you've been in, if not more so. Talking to you. Get the fuck out. Get away from him. I know that you want to be loved and cared about, but Jenny, you gotta realize something, girl. You are loved and cared about by people like me that are your friends. People like American Dream that are your friends. You know that your gut and your brain are telling you to get away from this guy. Why you don't listen to him is beyond me, Jenny. You need to wake the fuck up. What you're feeling ain't love. It's called being a victim. You're going back to him not because you love him, but because you're afraid of what he could do. Why don't you admit it to yourself, Jenny? You're only going back to him because you're afraid of what he'll... And you're seriously afraid of what he'll do. I'm sorry if I sound stuffed up, y'all. But you're afraid of what he'll fucking do. And I don't blame you. I do not fucking blame you. Don't kid yourself, though, Jenny. Don't fucking lie to yourself. You know damn well you ain't ever getting alive past me. You know I cannot be lied to. You know that, Jenny. You may tell me one thing, but I can tell by the tone of your voice that you're telling me something way totally different. You don't think that I ain't been where you are? I have. Many times I've been where you're at. And this is all how the cycle begins, Jenny. This is how the cycle of abuse begins. You leave a guy or your significant other, they scare you to come back, and then you stay in that abusive relationship over and over until they're done with you. And Jenny, you know better than that, Jenny. You know you don't deserve that. You know you don't. Jenny, you know deep down in your gut and your brain that you don't care about him. You know that you don't love him. You're just going back to him out of fear. You're going back to Tyree out of pure fucking unadulterated fear. You can't lie to me. You know that's why you're going back to that piece of shit. Jenny, Tyree is a piece of trash. He's an abusive fucking piece of shit. And quite honestly, if I had the chance, I'd knock his ass out. I would lay hands on him and I would put his ass down in the ground where he belongs. Because if you ask me, abusers like Tyree Sneed deserve to get their asses handed to them. Abusive people like that don't deserve to live. Abusive people like that deserve to get their lights knocked the fuck out. Jenny, you're talking to somebody that's been in so many abusive relationships that I'm even lucky that I'm even breathing and alive right now. Because you want to know what it's going to lead to, Jenny? The abuse is eventually going to lead to one of two things. You get used to the abuse and he abuses you. And abuses you until everyone you love is gone. He's going to abuse you until everyone that you love is gone. Or two, you're going to end up taking your own life from the abuse. I trust when I say that's the reality of it. If you don't get out now, Jenny, he's either going to abuse you like he's been doing, and he's going to abuse you until all your friends and family are gone, which I don't think you want. Or he'll end up abusing you and you'll get to the point where you take your own life. Then where will you be? Then where will you be, Jenny? You take your own life, then what? I've seen this shit a million times, Jenny. I've been in abusive relationships and I've had friends that went down the road you're going down. And you know where they're at now? You know where they're at now? Either no longer in my life or dead in the ground. And buried 6 feet under. So I'm telling you right now, Jenny, this road you're going down needs to fucking stop. You need to wake up. Tyree don't need no one's help. Not yours, nobody's. If anything, that piece of shit belongs back in a fucking jail cell. That's where he belongs. Behind bars for the rest of his goddamn life. He's an abusive piece of shit. Not to mention, he's out of his wackadoo mind. The guy believes he's fucking Batman. Come on, Jenny. Wake the fuck up. Be smart. That wackadoo believes he's fucking Batman. That's not how a normal person thinks. That is not a normal functioning human being. That is not a normal functioning adult. So wake the fuck up, Jenny. Because right now, you're at a crossroads. You're at a very, very serious crossroads right now in your life. You got one of two choices to make. You can either continue to go down this route and lose all your friends and everyone you care about and possibly end up taking your own life, or two, you can get the fuck out and save yourself and keep your friends and keep your loved ones and keep those that you care about around you. Right now, Jenny, that's the crossroads that you're at. You're on the verge of losing everyone you care about, including me, to this asshole. Because I don't want to see you go down that road, Jenny. I actually give a fuck about you. If I didn't care, then why did I stay up all those nights actually showing you shit to help you? Why did I stay up all those nights while you were bawling your fucking eyes out, wanting to get better? Why did I tell you about my experiences with abusive relationships? Why did I show you everything I went through? You want to know why? Because I actually give a fuck. Because I actually fucking care. You know that people like me actually care about you, Jenny. We care about your well-being. People like myself, American Dream. By the way, shout out to American Dream. How you doing, man? Like, people like us, Jenny, we give a fuck. We all care. But what we don't want to see is you with that piece of shit asshole that don't deserve nothing except a kick in the goddamn face. Because trust me, Jenny, that's how abusers work. That's how abusive people operate, Jenny. They play nice. They'll treat you right, and then when they don't do what you want them to do, they flip out and start abusing you and make you feel like it's your fault. And it's not. Stop being a victim, Jenny. Stop being a victim. Don't let this motherfucker run your life. Tyree's nothing more than the scum of the fucking earth. So trust me when I say, Jenny, his ass ain't worth it. You can do so much better, and I know you can. I know you can do better than that. I know you can. I've seen it. You can do 100 times better than that guy. And here's a lesson to you, Jenny. Here's a straight up fucking lesson to you. It's better to stand alone with friends and family than to be in a relationship where you're abused mentally, verbally, or emotionally, or physically. It's better to stand alone and have no boyfriend or significant other than to be in an abusive relationship. It's better to stand alone than to be with abuse. It's better to stand alone than to stand with abuse. That was the lesson I had to learn very fucking fast. I had to learn that lesson very fucking fast. Jenny, me and American Dream and all your friends, we care about you. And we don't want to see you go down this road. And you know deep in your gut, Jenny, you know I've been right about all this shit all along. I've been right about this whole thing and you know it. You know your gut's telling you to stay away from this guy. You know that your gut and your brain are telling you to get this guy to fuck off. And Jenny, let me tell you, you can be mad at me all you want. I don't care. You can be mad at me all you want. I don't care. But just know that I actually give a fuck. And you know that even though you might be mad at me after you see this, just know that I fucking care. And you know that I'm right. You know that I'm right, Jenny. And it's time you wake the fuck up. It's time you wake the fuck up and get smacked in the face with reality. And the reality is, Tyree Sneed don't give a fuck about you. He don't care about you. He's all about himself. And if he did care about you, then why is he telling you to stay away from me? Think about that, Jenny. If Tyree truly cared, why are we not allowed to talk to each other? Why are we not allowed to be friends? Why are we not allowed to speak to each other? That's abuse. That's not the actions of someone that cares. That's the actions of someone that's an abusive asshole. Like I said, Jenny, right now, you're at a turning point in your life. You're at a very serious crossroads where you have some very serious decisions to make. You have some very serious decisions to make, Jenny. Like I said, you're at a very serious crossroads right now. And the choice you make will affect the rest of your life. Trust me when I say, you might not think they do, but trust me, they will. You're at a very serious crossroads. You can either continue to be with that piece of shit. He runs you down the wrong rabbit hole. And one of two things happens. You either lose all your friends, including me, as a result, or you end up taking your own life on one end. That's one of the crossroads. The other crossroads, you keep all your friends. You keep people like me around that actually give a fuck. And you actually find someone 10 times better. And Tyree is no more. Like, you're at that crossroads, Jenny. You're right there. Jenny, let me play you something that might help you make a better decision.
The Bandit is made with medium-packed sisal and built for humid environments where the sisal may expand and relax. This would be my recommendation for anywhere that is not temperature controlled, like a garage.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought, everybody. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, everybody. Had some knocking on the door. Don't know who the fuck it was. Now, Jenny, I want you to fucking hear this shit. Because I feel like right now, you need to hear this more than anybody. And this is one of the songs that helped get me out of what I was in. This song helped me to fucking realize that shit, and I hope it does. I hope these next few tracks do the same for you. Starting with this, it's time you get a fucking wake-up call, kid. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna let it speak for itself. Shout out to my boy Christian James on this one, dog.
Conceal wounds and hidden bruises till yourself get blind. You know time and time again he's stepping out of line. Lied to most your friends, but to some you know you couldn't. It takes a small kind of man to lay his hands on a woman, but he's got you convinced that it's not even his fault. Blames the drugs or his job for the way he's acting cold. You're thinking back when you met, shit was so much better. Now you're staring at the ground cause you're afraid to hold your head up. Sleepless nights spent laying in agony. It's like a fairy tale turning into a tragedy. Everything you ever wanted is now what you're afraid of. You're caught in a cycle that you think you can't escape from. In a desperate attempt, you're thinking love could find a way, but love was never meant to leave bruises on your face. And you kind of broken trust can be added to the list. A bloke disguised as a man is quick to hide behind his fist. We live in a day and age where the weak prey on the vulnerable. The fear of change and the repercussions only holding you back from how you really always pictured your life. But right now it's kind of feeling like he's twisted the knot, because when abuse turns physical, it's like being stabbed in the back. Losing trust, the normal way to react, and once trust is lost, the bond between becomes cancerous. Affection turns to tension in your mind. You can't handle this. You either be the victim or become a victim in your wake. It's your choice. You don't have to make the same mistakes, and that mistake being trying to patch up a broken man who deserves nothing more than two broken hands. You thinking love could find a way, but love was never meant to leave bruises on your face. And you kind of broken trust can be added to the list. A boy disguised as a man is quick to hide behind his fist. It's time to prove you're stronger than that. You're stronger than him. No longer can you hide the marks he leaves on your skin. How much longer can you hold on to broken glass? Yeah, you struggle to see, but there's no future in your broken past. Broken promises mixed with broken hope. You Romeo turned to someone you don't want to know. You don't want to stay, but you think you can't go. That's a lie. You've only come to a fork in the road. These sleepless nights spent laying in agony. It's like a fairy tale turning into a tragedy. Everything you ever wanted is now what you're afraid of. You're caught in a cycle that you think you can't escape from. In a desperate attempt, you're thinking love could find a way, but love was never meant to leave bruises on your face. And you kind of broken trust can be added to the list. A boy disguised as a man is quick to hide behind his fist. A boy disguised as a man is quick to hide behind his fist. A boy disguised as a man is quick to hide behind his fist.
feels all alone.
Actually, no, hold up.
Yeah, it's a lesson learned. Yeah, it's a lesson learned. You ever been with somebody that never loves you back? Yeah, you ever wanted somebody that never wants you back? Now as soon as you leave them, it's like they want you back. You ain't dealing with the shit, I've had enough of that. I ain't dealing with your shit, you don't deal with mine. You where the fuck is the contract I'm about to sign? Cause every time I try to talk, you're like a fucking mine. See, you missed your line, and I'm just done with this. You put the snuffleupagus. I love to cut you in the stomach, bitch. What the fuck is up with this? I'm just so fucking pissed. You wanna be a fucking slut, you can suck and dick. I hope you get fucking AIDS. I hope you have a miscarriage on a fucking day. Don't you feel my rage? Don't you feel my hate? Don't you feel my pain? There ain't a way that you can feel this, so get out my face. They told me we were meant to be. You said that you would never leave, you would never cheat. That's a fucking lie. How you gonna tell me this shit when you messing with another guy? I don't wanna see you again now. Yeah, it's a lesson learned. I won't ever love you again now. Yeah, it's a lesson learned.
And Jenny, let me tell you right now, before I continue this track, this song literally describes the road that you're going down and where you're going to end up. This literally describes where you're going to end up if you don't get the fuck out now. This is literally 110% where you are going to end up.
Congratulations, you made me hate myself. You isolated me from my friends and made me feel like you're the best that I can do, so I'm afraid to build on myself. What the hell, you think that you can take advantage of me and treat me like a lost puppy? Go ahead and throw me out, bitch, you don't want me. And yeah, I fucking care, I can't pretend I don't. But even if I wanted to, I swear to God I won't. Everything I've sacrificed so I can make you happy. You took my friends, my self-respect, even my family. Now you ask if I'm depressed, now I'm fucking happy. I love the way that you treated me, yeah, come on and smack me. Come on and trap me. Come in and tag me. It almost feels as if I'm happy to be treated badly, but actually, I'm just madly in love with you. I tell people I'm done with you, but we know that ain't fucking true. I used to tell myself that you would change. I used to cry myself to sleep and be depressed for days. But hey, I stay with you if you can stay with me. You can say that I'm insane, but I know that you changed for me. I want you to love me like you used to in the first month. I wish we felt the same love for each other than we used to when we first begun our relationship. Every time I look at you, I feel so broken down. Every time I see you smile, I'm still hoping that we can try again. This is so toxic, I feel like a monster. Even after all that I've done, see you broke my back for you. So it's actually you, and I just want to say sorry. It's so toxic, I feel like a monster. Even after all that I've done, see you broke my back for you. So it's actually you, and I just want to say sorry. It's so toxic. I was your Romeo, you were my Juliet. I told myself the one day that we would be newlywed. Whoops, here we go again. There goes another fight. It's like another fucking shoving match the other night. I'm just fucking sick of this. I'm fucking sick of you and every fucking argument we have that's turned to physical. You bitch, don't you retarded? Can't you tell me fucking miserable? But yet you stay because you're selfish and it's pitiful. And all this shit's a ritual, traditional, this ridicule, this tearing us apart. But yet I'm stuck because I live with you. And now I don't know what to do, cause I feel like I'm trapped inside of a cage. I'm always pissed at you, and not to mention how ashamed, cause I feel like a broken record. And I'm always saying I can change. I never want to be the one to blame. I swear to God that if you try to leave, then I'ma put you up in flames. I want you to love me like you used to in the first month. I wish we felt the same love for each other than we used to when we first begun our relationship. Every time I look at you, I feel so broken down. Every time I see your smile, I'm still hoping that we can try again. This is so toxic, I feel like a monster. Even after all that I've done, see you broke my back for you. So it's actually you, and I just want to say sorry. It's so toxic, this is so toxic. I feel like a monster. Even after all that I've done, see you broke my back for you. So it's actually you, and I just want to say sorry. It's so toxic. I don't care what people say, I'll be with you anyways. I just want you to be in my life, and me to be your life. And I mean, of course, I just miss all the old days. And now we just both fight. You're warm and I'm cold, right? I swear to you, I'll stay. This moment's a fortnight. Emotion is so bright. I swear that on this day, that we can be alright. I'm about to heal the poison. I'm about to find an antidote. The reason that I made this track is to make a message for everybody staring at you with this blank expression. For everybody that's telling me this is fake affection. For everybody that's dealing with this same possession. Just tell you get the fuck out and save yourself. I know it's hard, but if you stay then you'll get torn apart. I've got a broken heart, and now it's teardrop to sit the page. Rock, make the chorus start. This is so toxic, I feel like a monster. Even after all that I've done, see you broke my back for you. So it's actually you, and I just want to say sorry. It's so toxic, this is so toxic. I feel like a monster. Even after all that I've done, see you broke my back for you. So it's actually you, and I just want to say sorry. It's so toxic.
You see, Jenny, that's where you're gonna fucking end up. That right there is where you're gonna fucking end up if you don't get the fuck out of that relationship with that sick fucking bastard, Tyree Sneed, aka the pussy ass bitch of the fucking internet, aka the fuck boy that thinks he's a hard ass, but really he's a fucking pussy. You know, the guy whose ass I can kick with fucking one arm tied behind my back, that motherfucker, that piece of shit. You know, the one who everybody wants to beat the ass of, including me. And make no mistake, if me and Tyree go at it, Jenny, I'm number one on his fucking list. I'm gonna be the first one to knock his ass out. I call dibs on beating his fucking ass. So all y'all other motherfuckers that want to beat his ass, believe me, I want to beat his ass just as much as the next guy. But me, this is personal for me. This shit is personal for me. So believe me when I say, I got first shot on this motherfucker. I got first fucking shot on this piece of trash. And after I'm done beating his ass, you guys can have whatever's left of him. I don't care. But Jenny, I'm telling you right now, get the fuck away from Tyree Sneed. He's a sick, pathetic, poor excuse for a human being. He's a piece of shit that no one likes. Even my trolls don't like him. Even my trolls can't stand the guy. Even the trolls that troll on me want to beat his fucking ass. Trust me when I say, Jenny, Tyree ain't the one for you. So wake up. Cut the crap. And stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself, Jenny. Because you and I both know the only reason why you're with that fucking piece of shit is so that he doesn't abuse you ever again. Because you're afraid of him. You're afraid of Tyree, and I understand. I get it. I do. But Jenny, let me tell you right now. You going back to him ain't going to do you no good. You're going to lose all your friends. Trust me, I went down that road. I went down that road once, Jenny. And you want to know what happened? I lost a lot of friends as a result. I ended up losing a lot of friendships because I stayed in an abusive relationship. I lost a lot of friends. A lot of good friends. People that I should have been listening to the whole time. People that I should have listened to when they said to get out of the relationship and do better. I knew I should have listened, but I didn't. Because like you, Jenny, I wanted someone to care. But what I didn't realize is I already had people that care surrounding me the whole time. My friends, my family. People that actually care about me, that actually matter. I had those people the whole fucking time. And I didn't realize it until it was too late. And there was a point where I did actually contemplate taking my own life because of the abuse. Because I was being so abused. Because I was being treated so badly. Because I was being pushed away from my friends. Because I was being pushed away from my family. There were times in the relationship where I did try to off myself. And Jenny, let me tell you firsthand right now. You might not think it's going to happen, but trust me. One of these days while you're with him, you're going to wish that you were not around. You are going to want to end your own life because of the abuse. And I don't want to see you go down the road that I went down, Jenny. I don't want to see you go down that route. Like I said, Jenny, the decisions you make now are going to impact the rest of your life from here on out. Like I said, you have two choices you can make. First choice comes with two very bad results, which is you stay with Tyree and you end up losing your friends and everyone that you care about because you start pushing them away unknowingly. Or you end up taking your own life as a result of the abuse on that end. On the other end, you cut Tyree off and you actually keep your friends and family and those that actually care about you around you and you find someone better. So take your pick, Jenny. What's it going to be? The choice with two bad options? Are you going to pick the road with two bad options? Or are you going to pick the good road with the one good option? I don't know about you, but I'd be picking this road right here. Because this road right here don't lead to nothing but pain and suffering. This road here helps you become a better person. You know, Jay, just like you see me as family, I see you as family as well. I've always saw you as family. Always. You've always been a near and very dear friend to me. Always. You've always been one of my closest friends. And I'm not about to let you make the same fucking mistake I made. I will be damned. I will fight with you tooth and nail. I do not care. You can block me. I'll make a new Facebook. You block me on YouTube. I'll make a new channel. You're not getting rid of me, Jenny. You can be mad at me all you want. I don't care. But deep down in your fucking gut, you know I'm right. You deserve better than Tyree. You deserve better than that scumbag piece of shit. And I know you can do better. I know you can. Like I said, Jenny, you've always been family to me, and you always will be. But I'll be damned if I let you go down that road. I am not letting you go down that road. I would rather you be mad at me and fight me on this shit than to stand by and do nothing. I would rather have you be mad at me than to stand by and do nothing. Because like I told you, Jenny, you're a very good friend to me. And I'll be damned if I let you go down that fucking road. I'll be damned if I let you go down that road. Because the road you're choosing to go down is not going to lead anywhere but to suffering and hurt. All of which you don't deserve. You deserve happiness. I want you to be happy. I do. But not with him. Not with Tyree. I see what he's about, Jenny. You forget, Jenny, I see right through Tyree Sneed. He don't care about you. He cares about himself. That whole him caring thing, that's a facade. That's a mask. That's a mask that he puts on to hide his true intentions of wanting to abuse you. And it's not your fault that you don't see the mask. That's not your fault. But you're talking to somebody that does see it. You're talking to somebody that isn't blind to abuse. Trust me when I say this, Jenny. The road you're going down, it's not a good one. It's really not a good one, Jenny. I don't want to see you go down that road. Like I said, you've been there for me when I needed a good friend. You were there for me when my life started to fall apart with the troll crap. When my life started to go to shit because of the trolls, you were one of the first ones to reach out and ask me if everything's okay. You were one of the first ones to stand by me and show me that I don't need this. You were one of the first ones to make me realize that I need to start fighting back against this shit, which I am. And Jenny, just like you were there for me as a friend, now I'm going to be there for you. And I'm going to help get you in the right direction. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, you can be mad at me, whatever, I don't care. But just know that me calling you out like this and showing you what's really going on is me caring about you. Because I can't reach you any other way, so what choice do I have? It's time you wake up, Jenny. Tyree ain't the one. And Tyree, I make this warning to you right the fuck now, motherfucker. You even think, or even get the smallest ounce of a thought in your head of laying a hand on Jenny or abusing her or doing any kind of harm to her, trust me when I say, you don't want me showing up at your front door. Because I will show up at your front door and I will beat your goddamn ass like a goddamn Cherokee drum. Trust me when I say, you even think about laying one fucking tiny finger on her and I will beat your goddamn ass. And if you think I'm playing, try me, motherfucker. I'm not. I will straight up rip you a new asshole. I will take your asshole, stretch it over your head, and put that shit and attach that shit to your face and staple that shit on there so you can't do shit ever again. Trust me when I say, Tyree, I'm not the one to fuck with. I will hand your goddamn ass to you like I'm Conor McGregor, bitch. And trust me, when it comes to me and you, I am Conor McGregor. You're like fucking Hornswoggle. You're that little bitch that can't fight, bro. I'm like motherfucking Conor McGregor. I'll hand your goddamn ass to you and not think twice about it. Trust me when I say, Tyree, you're not the tough guy that you claim to be. You're not the badass you claim to be. You're a piece of fucking shit whose ass that anyone here in the chat can knock the fuck out. Anyone here in the chat can knock your ass out. Anyone. Anyone, even the trolls that don't like me, could knock your ass out, bro. You're not a hard ass, Tyree. You're not from the streets. You're not a hard ass. You're not a badass. You're nothing more than a pathetic loser. But Jenny, I'm telling you right now, I don't care if you're mad at me. I don't care if you don't talk to me for a while. It is what it is. But Jenny, you can be mad at me all you want. But you know deep down in your fucking gut that I'm right about all this. You know that I'm correct about all this shit. All this stuff that I've said, Jenny, you know I'm right about. I'm doing this not because I hate you, Jenny, but because I actually give a fuck. Because I actually care. Because you're a friend. You're a friend to me, Jenny. Always have been. Always will be. Like you said. We see each other as family, and you will always be a sister to me. You will always be family to me. Just like you see me as your brother, I see you as my sister. Because you've been there for me through a lot of the hardest shit that I've ever been through in my life. A lot, if not most of the hardest shit that I've gone through in the last 10 years. And trust me when I say, Jenny, I see you as family, always will. That ain't never gonna change a damn thing. But trust me when I say, Jenny, I will be damned if I let you go down this road. Because real friends don't let their friends go down this path. And I'll be damned if I let you continue to walk this path you're going down right now, Jenny. I will be damned if I let you walk down this path. Because you don't need to be going down it. I don't care if I have to carry you the other route, kicking and screaming. I don't fucking care. I will drag your ass down the other pathway and get you on the right fucking track. I don't care. I don't care if I have to drag you kicking and screaming to that other path. I will do whatever the fuck it takes. Because you're a friend of mine, Jenny, and I'm not going to sit there and let you go down that route. Fuck that. You don't deserve what you're getting put through. You don't deserve abuse. You can do better than Tyree. You can do 100 times better than that piece of shit. And if you think I'm playing, just watch. Just watch, Jenny. You leave Tyree for a year. I guarantee you'll find someone better. You get away from Tyree. You stay single. You focus on yourself for a year straight. I guarantee you'll find someone better. Trust me, you will find someone better. You will. Trust me. But Jenny, I'm going to leave you with this. It's time you wake the fuck up. It's time you wake the fuck up and come to grips with reality and realize that Tyree Sneed is nothing more than a piece of shit holding you back from your true potential and what you're able to do. That piece of garbage is holding you back and you know it. So what are you going to do, Jenny? Are you going to sit around and let Tyree run your life? Or are you going to stand the fuck up and take your life back? Are you going to stand the fuck up and be the fighter that I know you are and take your life back away from this asshole? Take your pick, Jenny. Because I know there's a fighter deep inside you somewhere. I've seen that fighter before. And it's time you drag that fighter back out of you. It's time you drag that fighter back out of you, Jenny. Because right now, you're in a fucking fight. You're in a fight not only for your life, but for your future. So I'd say it's time you stand the fuck back up, get the fuck up, and be the fighter that you know you are. And knock your past the fuck out and move the fuck on to your future. Because like my boy Christian James just said a few minutes ago, there's no future in your broken past. There's no future for you there in your past. Tyree ain't your future. He is your past. And the past needs to stay in the past. Leave the past in the past. He's your ex for a reason. So Jenny, do yourself a favor. Okay? If not for me, do this shit for yourself. Okay? Do me a favor. Get out of that shit with Tyree. And for anybody, if you don't do it for me or American Dream or any of your other friends, do that shit for yourself. Okay? Do it for yourself. If anything. Because trust me when I say in the long run, you'll thank me for this video. But Jenny, please. Get away from this shit. You don't need it. Some people like Tyree don't need the help. They don't deserve the help. Okay? Some people like Tyree, there is no helping. You might think you can, but trust me, people like Tyree are unfixable. People like Tyree can't be fixed. Trust me, there are some people like Tyree that can't be fixed. You might think you can, but it's like trying to start a dead engine that is basically done. You know, you try to crank the engine, you try to turn that sucker over and get it to crank and it won't start. And eventually it dies and it's done and it's gone. That's basically what Tyree is. He's a dead engine that's going nowhere. So scrap the old engine, Tyree, and get you a new engine to put in that vehicle. One that's actually reliable, that'll actually get you from point A to point B. Oh, yes, I am, Solitaire. I'm everything without the trolls. But Jenny, like I said, do yourself a favor. Get away from this shit. Save yourself before it's too late. This is your one wake-up call, Jenny, and I suggest you take it. This is your wake-up call to reality knocking on your door. And if I were you, I'd answer and I'd take that call. Because right now, this is reality knocking on your door. Time to wake up, Jenny. Time to wake up and do the right thing.